hum began on a Tuesday. It was not loud. It was just a low frequency vibration that felt more like an itch in the back of your skull than a sound in your ears. You probably checked your phone, thinking a notification had gone off, but the table was empty. By Wednesday, the hum had a rhythm. It sounded like someone breathing through a wet cloth. In, out, in, out. You asked your neighbor if they heard it too. They did not say yes, but they did not say no. They just stared at your throat for a second too long before closing their door. That is when you noticed the clocks. Every digital display in your house. The microwave, the stove, your bedside alarm. They were all pulsing at the exact same pace as the breathing. But they were not counting seconds. They were counting down. 54 minutes. 12 seconds. 54 minutes. 11 seconds. 54 minutes. 10 seconds. You tried to leave. You grabbed your keys, but as you reached for the doorknob, the hum stopped. The silence was worse. It was a physical weight, pressing against your eardrums until they throbbed. You looked through the peephole, expecting to see the hallway. Instead, you saw an eye. It was not a human eye. It was huge, pale, and lacked a pupil. It was not looking at you. It was looking through the hole as if it were a straw, waiting for something to come out. You backed away, tripping over your own feet, and that is when you felt it. The floor was not hardwood anymore. It was soft. It was warm. It was pulsing. Your apartment was not a room. It was a mouth. The walls began to secrete a thick, translucent amber. It smelled like old copper and stagnant water. You rushed to the window to scream for help, but the glass did not break. It stretched like plastic wrap. Outside, the streetlights were not shining on the pavement. They were hooked into the sky, dangling like anglerfish lures. The countdown on your phone reached 3 seconds. Do not look at the ceiling. Whatever you do not look up. You can feel the heat radiating from it now, can you not? That is not the heater. The hum returned, but it was not a sound anymore. It was a voice. It was not coming from the hallway or the walls. It was coming from the space directly behind your left ear. It whispered a single word. Your middle name. In a voice that sounded exactly like yours, but much, much older. Thank you, the voice rasped. I was getting so hungry for a new perspective. The countdown hit 0. The lights did not go out. They turned into teeth.